Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Charles with Charles E. Snyder III Marketing, and this is the latest edition of Charles Snyder Raw, which is unscripted, unfiltered, unplanned, unedited stuff. Sometimes I talk about what I'm doing with in life and with business, especially with marketing, and other times I'm taking questions from the audience, which also deals with business, with marketing or marketing related stuff. And I kind of just rattle off whatever's off, comes out of my, out of my brain, out of my mouth. And a lot of the times I don't even know what I'm going to talk about until I pretty much hit the record button. I don't know what it is lately, but when I started doing these videos, man, my nose starts itching like crazy. I don't know if it's my mustache. I was looking to see if there was like a hair or something in my glasses. It drives me nuts. Anyway, I talk about marketing, and I've been taking a lot of questions from the audience. Sometimes they're sending them to us through social media, through our website, sometimes direct conversations that I have with people. And here a lot lately, I've been using Quora because we've been getting a crap load of questions from people on Quora. So coming off of the 4th of July holiday, I hope you had a great one as it is, but coming out of it, don't really have anything too top of mind right now. So I'm going to reach into the Quora mailbag and answer another question. And today's question comes to us from a gentleman by the name of Rick, who requested our answer. And his question, or the question at hand, is what is the best technique for building backlinks? And as you can see from my screen capture here, there's already 51 answers here, but not one of them really emphasizes what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to rehash what's already talked about there. Well, the simple answer is this. The best technique for building backlinks is creating great content. Create great content that people want to share, want to read, want to like, want to post about or interact with. That's the single best technique there is. Forget all that other crap. I mean, yeah, it's important. It's different ways of getting your content out there. But if you don't have the content, how can you get the backlinks? Focus on creating great content. And one of the easiest ways to do it is what we've been doing. Take questions from your audience. Find out what people want to know about, talk about what you know, whatever your industry may be. Say, for example, if you're a chiropractor, you know a lot about like sports injuries, joint and muscle pain, proper spinal alignment, God knows what else. You know more than what I do. But the thing is, there's a lot of questions out there about, people ask it, I got, like my liver is hurting me and they're grabbing their throat, but that, the liver's not located there. And that's kind of a silly example, but I don't know anything about chiropractic. I went to a chiropractor before, and I have a couple little inklings of what's going on, but nowhere near the amount of knowledge or experience that a chiropractor has. But a chiropractor can answer questions about muscle sprains, joint pain, arthritis, back problems, and how all that stuff can really affect your health. So you look for communities of people that are asking those kinds of questions. Quora is just one of those kinds of places. There's plenty of related groups on Facebook. There's related groups on LinkedIn. There's related channels on YouTube. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. But the bottom line is create content that people want. Find out what people want and create content that addresses it. Kind of like I did here. You had a question about backlinks, but I'm talking to you about content because that's the foundation of everything else. If you don't have content, you can't get backlinks. If you don't have content, you can't do search engine optimization. If you don't have content, you can't really make an offer. You can't get listed on the search engines, and on and on and on. The foundation is creating great content that people find valuable. Add value. Talk about what you know. Answer the questions of your audience. Address their pain. For example, your pain is, how do you build backlinks? Backlink building is a mystery. It's a pain in the ass. There's a lot of work involved in it. If you want to take a lot of the work out of it and stuff, focus on creating content. You get great content, building backlinks becomes a cakewalk, man. Doing search engine optimization becomes a cakewalk. Driving traffic to your website and your blog becomes a cakewalk, but you have to have content. Focus on the content, which a couple of people kind of alluded to here. A couple of them hinted at, even a few even mentioned it, but no one, just scrolling through there, I haven't seen anyone specifically state, focus on the content first. Focus on creating great content first. Building the backlinks becomes a lot easier. Building backlinks is about building human relationships. And one of the first ways to do that is take a question from the audience, answer their question. Because now I'm giving you this information, which is going to make sense and it's going to work for you. So now you're going to be like, wow, holy shit, that guy just gave me some real good value. No one else is talking about this. That's great value. And you're going to want to, possibly know more about, what it is that I do, what kind of services that I have, or what kind of agency I have. Now, I'll tell you, I have a background in web design, which turned into content marketing and web hosting and search engine optimization and inbound marketing and content marketing, social media marketing, which is now morphed into, the last couple of years, direct response marketing. So I've had a progression. I've gone through a progression to get to this point. But my bottom line to you is focus on sharing value. Answer people's questions like I'm doing for you. Add value to that, and the backlinks will come. The traffic will come. It's a side effect. So focus on, first thing you need to do is focus on creating that great content, and then the rest of it will start to fall into place with very little extra effort on your part. Anyway, that does it for me. It's a little bit more than what I planned on rambling on about. Again, I hope you had a great 4th of July holiday. I can't talk right today. And I already published the 1-minute marketing video for this week, which is a couple days late. But anyway, I got that out this morning. And by the way, if you do find value in what I just shared here, I try to share as much value as possible with all my videos. I've done over almost 200 of these videos now. Follow us on Quora. Upvotes are always appreciated if you find value in what I'm talking about. Follow us on the other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. Speaking of YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, all of our videos are on YouTube. So don't miss out on that. We have a lot of other great stuff coming out. And that does it for me. So hope you had a great, hope this helps. And with that, I'm out of here. Love, peace, and chicken grease.